There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And boys, he got the full package.
And all the way in, touchdown, New York. 31 yards for Breece Hall. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Off the play fake, Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down at 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Here's Nix once more. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. It would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Broncos first down.
Now it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Throwing Nix. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here we go. Go.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Fields now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Working to put a drive together. To throw, here's Nix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Oh,
line.
timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
New York set to take the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit out.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Alex Singleton, the linebacker, there on the tackle. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This one finds Wilson downfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. Fulk connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Broncos 3.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, he shoots past him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Broncos coming out now. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's 2nd and 10. Next to the air. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And the Broncos first down.
On play action, here's Nix. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That's good.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
To see what?
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
12 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
That's a 20.
Nix from the shotgun. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. Now the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out come the Jets. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
3-19, Jets.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And this one too low.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Working out of the gun is Nix. On the slant, completes to Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Nix looking to throw again. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself, and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
17 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Lutz is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Fields looking deep here from Mechie. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. You sure you're ready for the 3rd quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Talk about tonight. Hey, Ken. Angel. All right.
Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here we go. Thank you. Nice.
To throw is Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And they'll get this just to the 47, one-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead here this third quarter.
Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Looking to put a drive together.
Don't jump. Ready?
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
41-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Green Knights.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here we go.
Paul again on second down. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Here we go, son.
I said I wasn't going to go and try to see movies,
Fields. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Mims in motion right. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 18-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Dobbins once more. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Watts on for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. There he goes again. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. It's into the hands of Reynolds. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
Fields going to change things up here.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Throwing again is Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Breece Hall.
Now it's second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Back to throw again.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
You got a mini base. Go.
Fields trying to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
And they work this well outfield across the 45.
94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 44. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
On third down, here's Dobbins.
The 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 14-yard line.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
To throw is Nix. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Here we go on fourth down. And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured they go down to a knee. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, they were big favorites coming in, but they had to work for this one.
It certainly wasn't the walk in the park that you expected coming into this one. I have a suspicion that in their meetings next week, head coach going to talk to them a little bit about focus, don't you think?
Yeah, because down the stretch, there was some nail-biting going on. And you're right. I think not only the fans, but those folks inside that locker room, they expected a comfortable victory.
Yeah, they certainly did, and that just tells you about the NFL. Any given game, you never know how it's going to turn out. You'd better be ready to play.
Excuse me.